Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for all the latest breaking news, diplomatic updates, and political insights from Africa and beyond. Stay informed, stay ahead. In a moment that could reshape diplomatic ties across the African continent, President Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe has embarked on a surprise state visit to Burkina Faso, where he is expected to meet with one of the continent's most talked-about leaders, President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The move has left political analysts buzzing, observers intrigued, and Pan-African thinkers hopeful. The sky above Ouagadougou shimmered with heat as Mnangagwa's presidential aircraft touched down earlier today, greeted by a ceremonial welcome organized under tight security and significant fanfare. It's not just the rarity of a Zimbabwean leader traveling to the West African Sahel nation that's capturing attention, it's the symbolic weight of this visit at a time when Africa's political landscape is going through rapid transformation. President Ibrahim Traoré, the charismatic young military leader who rose to power in 2022, has become a powerful voice in Africa's shifting power dynamics. Known for his bold Pan-African rhetoric, firm stance against neo-colonial influence, and his calls for African unity and sovereignty, Traoré represents a new generation of African leadership, one that challenges the status quo. Mnangagwa's visit to Burkina Faso, therefore, is being seen not as a mere courtesy call, but a strategic move aimed at aligning Zimbabwe with a new wave of revolutionary thinking emerging from West Africa. The discussions between the two leaders are expected to cover a wide range of topics, from regional security and economic collaboration to issues of resource sovereignty and the role of African states in shaping a new continental order. The timing of this visit is crucial. Both Zimbabwe and Burkina Faso have experienced historical struggles with Western influence, sanctions, and domestic instability. Yet both nations are showing renewed determination to forge independent paths. Mnangagwa's government has been vocal in its pursuit of economic reform and national rebuilding, while Traoré has been at the forefront of calls for regional self-determination and anti-terrorism strategies rooted in African solutions. Footage from the state reception shows the two leaders smiling warmly, with a sense of mutual respect evident in their gestures. Traoré, wearing his signature military fatigues, stood beside Mnangagwa as they inspected a ceremonial guard of honor before heading into closed-door talks at the presidential palace. While the official agenda remains confidential, insiders suggest discussions will involve regional peace initiatives, defense cooperation, and the possibility of trade partnerships, especially in areas like mining, agriculture, and energy. This visit has ignited discussion across social media platforms, with many Pan-Africanists praising the move as a long overdue show of continental solidarity. The phrase "Africa for Africans" is echoing through the digital corridors of Twitter and Facebook, as citizens from Harare to Ouagadougou express hope that such meetings will birth a new era of Afrocentric diplomacy. For Mnangagwa, this meeting could also be a moment of political symbolism. Aligning with a figure like Traoré may send a message, not just to the West, but to other African leaders, that Zimbabwe is ready to take a bolder role in the continent's affairs. For Traoré, hosting a Southern African head of state signals that his influence is growing beyond the Sahel, expanding into broader African political corridors. This moment in Ouagadougou might be more than just handshakes and headlines. It could represent the beginning of a stronger continental bloc, a unified African voice that calls for sovereignty, unity, and development on African terms. Before we wrap up, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive coverage of President Mnangagwa's visit to Burkina Faso, behind-the-scenes analysis, and upcoming reactions from both the Zimbabwean and Burkinabe leadership. Stay tuned, this story is just getting started, and we'll be here to follow every move, every handshake, and every historic moment that brings Africa one step closer to unity.